Breaking news, the Cowboys is now officially with their new defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus. He will be a guy that can bring some stability to this defense when you start talking about Matt and his kind of caliber of way of coaching. He will be a linebacker first mentality. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, think of this. Think of this. The linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. And now you have that here as your defensive coordinator operating as such. Now, Matt, he did a great job when he was with the Colts, got promoted to being the head coach for the Chicago Bears. He was in between those particular things. But I'm going to tell y'all, when you have Matt Eberflus and you have the mindset of Shoddy, keep this in mind. When you run the ball, that keeps the clock moving, right? So it won't stop the clock, and that gives your defense rest. So now that your defense will have rest, hopefully we can look back at this team and we'll say, man, this was a good two combination, good hire from the Joneses, even though we got to old wait and see. So I gave a scale of 1 to 10 on Shoddy being here, and I gave it a 5. But as Matt Eberflus being our DC, guess what? I'm giving us a strong 7.5, closer to an 8, because I feel as if though defense win championships. If you think I'm lying, if I pull up, let's use this right quick. If I pull up PFF and we're gonna do it real live on the fly. Hold on with it. Let me sign in right quick. Y'all bear with me. Can't give y'all my passcodes, but if I pull up PFF and we type in the Chiefs of all teams that got one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League as relates to Pat Mahomes, let's pull this up at live form. And if we're looking at their defense, oh, wow, they got the number 2 defense in the National Football League. And then if I go right here and I type in the dreaded Eagles, I can't stand them boys, but we pull this up, oh, they got the number 1 defense in the National Football League. So what I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, is that defense carry a tape. And especially when you have run game and you have a quarterback that can get the ball out to your receivers, I think the defense can play a major role. In the last 5 years, that when I do that same experiment, when I type that in, I don't see the Cowboys name there at being number 1 or number 2 or number 3 or number 4 at defense. So when you look at these two things right here, ladies and gentlemen, you will see, and I'm not saying that with Eberflus or what have you, that we're going to be the number 1 or number 2 defense, but this is a step in the right direction. I do like the ability to stop the run first, right? And then everything else work its way in. So hopefully we can get back to those places as it relates to this particular team. Keep this in mind. The last 3 Super Bowls that the Cowboys won, and I know you got to blow off your VHS tape, the last 3 of them that we won, we had the number 2, number 3 defense respectfully, and one can argue that we had the number 1. So let's figure if we can get back to those days. I know it's all hope from here, and that's all we have is hope, and we got to lean on that. Cowboy Nation, post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. And Johnny Blue with the super chat. Appreciate you so much.